This is Dan Smith, a top poker pro who is also a chess expert. We knew we couldn't do a trip to Vegas without challenging Dan to a few games and a friendly bet. Emphasis on the friendly.
Raise the stakes! Come on, Alex.
20s are great.
Okay,
50s,
20 a
50s,
game.
Good luck.
50s.
All right,
Let's
good
do
luck.
50s.
Andrea, and you can commentate.
But don't be mean.
That's true.
Sorry, I'm not commentating.
Andrea, remember you were mean to Dan last time.
I know. And
You
then
all-
I forgot to send him his webcam.
You roasted him, and then you didn't pay him up, bro.
I did later, I just forgot. I followed Dan for a while. We have the same style of playing poker.
That's
Got
probably
some super
not.
fans.
Wow.
If I respected you more, I would resign.
It's okay. I'll humiliate you to make up for it. Just in case, you know. I have a queen right here, you know. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's one, Dan.
One of many.
Oh, so that was 20 bucks?
That was 20 bucks for Team Botez.
Well, no, what do you mean Team Botez? I didn't side bet. This is just you.
All right, Dan. Ready when you are.
I think I have a terrible poker face. I just hung my knight. What the fuck?
Okay, I didn't even notice. Actually, I did. I just felt bad.
No, you definitely
You didn't want to win like
notice.
that.
I didn't want to win
She
like
would
that.
have taken it.
That's
if
not
she's
true.
seen
I
it.
felt bad for Dan.
She would never hesitate.
Dan, did you have a really rough day today, or what's going on, buddy?
A rough.
Do you want to talk? We could just go grab drinks and vent if you need.
All
It's
right.
okay.
The gamble is Dan gets a chip. He owes Alex 20 bucks.
40.
40?
So here, you're up 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
guys
up
are
two.
incrementing the stakes
Every game.
every game?
No. She's up.
No, I'm just up 2 chips, so those are $20
Wait,
chips.
but you lost the last one.
So 20 times 2 is $40.
I know that, Dan. But
What's the discrepancy?
you owe her $20. Never mind.
I owe 20 from the first game.
Never
and
mind.
20 from the Okay, let's pretend I had 3 apples.
I know
and I
that. Alex owes you 20 and you owe Alex 20, so it's
I haven't won a game yet.
Oh, I thought you won the first one. You lost them both?
I didn't have any pieces.
Wait, I swear you won the first. Did you not win
See,
the
if
first?
you were being mean, this would be great, but you just...
No, I'm pretty sure. No,
You-
Dan
okay.
won the first.
I guess you won one and I won one. We're even.
I thought Dan won
No,
a
Andrea,
game.
he lost both. That's why you were confused. But that's funny because it's like you're roasting
Wait, how
him.
did you lose the first?
I didn't have any pieces left.
Did you lose on the board or on the clock?
I surrendered.
Oh.
I had no pieces left.
No, not this game. The other game.
I'm sorry, I can't stop.
Sorry, I
laughing.
genuinely thought he had won
You-
the first.
All right, I'm gonna take all the time. Good luck.
I just remember that he won.
Oh my God. Okay. Andrea, you gave me an ab workout, and that was actually very funny, even if
I
didn't.
actually thought he
No,
won
I
the
know, I know.
first.
But like you rubbed salt in the wound, which was very funny.
Everyone is aware that it was funny.
Tilted me with the apples.
Don't lose again, Dan, or Andrea will ask you how you lost.
Are there stakes for this game? $80.
Okay, so the first game was for 20. The second game was
for
also
40.
20.
Oh, I
The
thought
third
it was
game
40.
is still
I
20.
thought you're doubling the stakes each game. I thought you said you're doubling the
Okay.
stakes.
Each of these is $20. She is
You
2.
missed my point.
And I have
get
1.
That.
So,
I thought you're doubling as the games go on.
Okay. Good luck. I like that you're tilting Dan, Andrea.
So this game is $160.
Andrea,
They're doubling as we go on.
Andrea, just keep.
If Dan wins this, he'll be a millionaire.
wow.
Dan has thrown again.
Andrea, Dan is never playing with us again.
Wow, cracked by Dan.
I know.
Can you update us on the tally?
You have 2 games.
Correct.
Alex has 2.
Yes.
So
tied.
it's
It's
tied.
tied.
So what about the money?
$100 bet on this game. How many games you guys plan to play?
So I lost 15,700 today at the Hard Attack.
All right, so we'll be here a while until you make it back. How many
Wait.
hours were you gambling for?
90 minutes.
What? How did you lose that much money in
Andrea,
that
that's how
short amount of
poker
time?
works.
That was poker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought it was. What was the buy-in? What?
It was about 15,700.
Okay.
Andrea, I just love Dan's reaction. It's very funny.
Wait, I thought poker works in different ways.
It doesn't always work
Because,
like this. Sometimes you're allowed to play again if you lose.
Yeah, I've only played very few games of poker. If he has 3 apples and then he loses 15,700.
Yeah, how many apples do you have left?
It was one of my better days gambling in like the last like 6 months.
And you're still doing it?
I mean, what else am I gonna do? You know what? Let this be a lesson, everyone in chat. This is what happens if you drop out of college.
I never went to college.
Yeah, and look at you're wearing a bright, a bedazzled Vegas hat.
Yes, and I still can't enter the casino.
Dan, can you explain the apples again? I think I'm confused. I need a rudimentary lesson, please.
Okay, draw.
Draw. Nice try, Dan.
No one gets no
I mean,
apples.
this
All right, last game
Unless you draw again.
for all the apples.
for all of the apples.
Okay, so this is the apple we're playing for the $20 apple, chat.
We can make it a $50 apple.
Okay, $50 apple. Okay. I'm so clumsy.
Alex had a perpetual check masked shrimp. So that's why it was a draw.
I got very lucky. Do I want to play this line? No, I don't.
Chat wants to know how many people bought into your poker game today.
47.
That is a big pot.
First place will be almost 240,000.
Damn.
That's insane. Anita, thank you so much for the raid.
Thanks,
Aw.
Anita. We appreciate it.
Great to see you, Anita. I hope your travels went well. I'm assuming you're back home now. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you.
Okay, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Okay. It's not that bad. No, it could be that bad. Okay, I think this works. I have no idea, but I'm getting low on time.
I think I'm a genius. Look, knight b8.
I don't know about that, Dan.
I'm bringing it back.
If you were a genius, you wouldn't have lost 15K today.
Ooh, that was a tough one, Andrea. Okay, I think this is better than the alternatives.
Dan, what's the best hand you got today?
Dan has mastered the art of tuning Andrea out.
No, I'm actually, because it was an 8-game tournament, it's a very hard question because you're playing different games. Then you're like, oh, is like deuce 4-7 and triple draw? How does that compare to
Alex.
something else?
That's what I was thinking too, actually.
Haha.
What is Vsauce?
Dan is winning again.
Check.
Dan always ends up
He's
whenever
winning?
we play.
Okay, Alex, so there's 3 apples and 3 apples, but this apple is worth way more than the other apples, and Dan won this one. I think Dan is in the positive by the way.
But again, I usually lose to Dan. I said this at the start. But he's just so fun to
I
play.
bet I could beat Dan.
Oh God, there she goes again.
I have 5 pawns, and then so I can do this. Check.
Oi, this is rough. Do you think he'll flag, Andrea?
With 29 seconds, no.
If I respect him
I
more,
think
I
you're
would
in a
resign.
bit.
Really? You want to be fancy, Dan? You want? I just feel
It's a
bad
nice-
that he
Rook.
lost.
And the
Thank you for the $50.
Here you go. Congratulations, Dan.
Wow.
I wanted you to feel a little better.
I feel a lot better. Starting down 2, and then ending up
Ooh.
many.
Do you think you could beat Andrea
was-
1-2?
Probably not, but I will play you for the $50 that I just won.
Get in there, Andrea. Win it back.
Okay. What? Whoa, Dan! You didn't even shake my hand. What type of etiquette is this? I'm still getting
As a
mic'd
bully.
up.
Oh, that's fair.
We're not even ready. I wasn't even. We don't even have a board game going on. Chat's not even following along. Oh, I should. Yeah, take that night off. Adjust on your own time, Dan. Do you remember? Does that sound familiar? What do we want to do?
I think you should touch all of the pieces before.
I will, because you know what? I can, Dan. Bang, bang, bang. Bang. Okay, bang.
If I were a poker pro, I'd pay Andrea's buy-in just to sit at the same table as Dan to test his tolerance.
There are much worse players in these tournaments.
No,
I'm.
Of course.
Oh, maybe my plan wasn't good. I had a plan. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, it was a bad plan. But I'm taking him into the end game because he doesn't have a lot of time.
Good.
That doesn't even make sense.
Well, now you're just wait. Bang.
The Galaxy War.
Oh God, we're so low on time.
Ooh, Andrea, you only have 20 seconds. But you're doing great, sister. Just keep up on the clock. Okay, time situation is tight.
Off his son.
Cool
Showing
move.
off for that guy in the chat.
Wow. Who's Dan? Dan Smith, the legend.
Ah, where are we going?
Legend.
Where are we? Adjust.
Andrea, you have 32 seconds
Ah.
to control him. No! Yeah. Oh, what? No, not at all. Good job, Andrea. It's at least a draw. 15 seconds to 7.
Nope. Adjust.
Good job. You don't have to say adjust. This clock moves.
Check.
Sister. Nice. Yeah.
Wait, queen. Give me a queen.
Good.
Yeah! You just lost to a lady dressed like a Florida grandma. How do you feel about that?
Thank you for the games.
Thanks, Dan.
I was briefly feeling good about myself.
And guess what?
Thank you for the game.
Wait, so now Dan doesn't earn any money today?
Oh.
Dan has lost all of his profits as per usual. There is a lesson to be learned about quitting while you're ahead, and I've never learned that lesson.
Yeah, me either, to be honest.
Chat, show some love.
Thanks for the invite. This is a lot of.
Thanks for coming, Dan. You're the man.